Today we are reacting to Klay's revenge on Meg Thee Stallion. It's diabolic as fuck. Me and my homie Malik actually just checked out. Well, not checked out, but we was talking about the whole her exposing Klay for cheating and stuff like that. So if y'all haven't seen the video, check that one out. But apparently Klay has done some despicable stuff against Meg. So without further ado, we finna check it out. See what the hell going on.
Dating coaches. But the best one that I've ever had a chance to interview was a guy by the name of Alan Roger Curry. He passed away in November 28th, 2022 at the age of 59. But he had a system that I had never heard of before, and it's still great. You guys may have heard about it. It's called Mode 1.
Mode 1. You approach women with a high degree of self-assurance. You open the conversation with them with a high degree of self-confidence. You let a woman know that you find her physically attractive, sexually appealing. That's not obligatory, but I always suggest that. And then from there, you simply invite her to share your company.
So Mode 1 is about being upfront and being
Mode 1. I didn't even know this was like a strategy when it comes to like approaching women. I just call this not lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? My biggest pet peeve is when I see niggas or men, when I see men come out here and they tell this fallacy that men legit just be wanting to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Become best buckaroos with these women. And I know it's cap. You know what I'm saying? It don't be shit but devious thoughts going on inside of all y'all dudes' brains. But y'all so scared. You know what I'm saying? I've seen dudes real deal approach women at a bar. You know what I'm saying? Talking real buddy conversations with said woman. Like, bro, you don't give a fuck about how her day was. You don't give a fuck about where she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be going all the way around the objective just because they be scared to say what they truthfully feel. And the crazy thing about it is, if dudes was to just say how they feel, I'm not saying all women would go for the fuck, but a few of them would. You know what I'm saying? You miss all the shots you don't fucking take. And a lot of these dudes, they play friendship buddy with every bitch. And I be like, bro, she is a eater. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to get taken on no date. She ain't trying to be texting buds with you, buddy. She's trying to get crunk. Legitimately.
straightforward with women about your desires, letting them know that you feel like she looks good, she's beautiful, and everything like that if you need to do so. And this allows a man to either get rejected very quickly or to be accepted very quickly. But there's something else.
If your interest is in some form of short-term and or non-monogamous sex, don't try to hide that, deny that, or bullshit women about
Facts.
that. Because in the long run, it makes you look weak.
Facts.
You see, if you're only interested in a situational relationship or a momentary relationship,
Facts.
you should also let that be known for the woman as well, because it at least gives her the opportunity to say yes or no. So if you want a one-night stand or a short-term relationship or a long-term relationship, you should just come out and say that, because it's not a really good thing to lead a woman on.
He's right, you know.
Like, fast forward. Now, what does this have to do with Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion? Well, Meg Thee Stallion accused Klay Thompson not only of cheating, but leading her on. She even says it here. Cheating had me around your whole family, playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Huh? In other words, the problem is not just the fact that Klay Thompson was cheating on Meg Thee Stallion. Sure.
And I hate to be this guy, bro. And I hate to be this guy. I was talking about this with my homie Malik the other day on the YouTube channel. Check that video out if you haven't seen it. Bro, the delusion said Megan Thee Stallion must have. And I'm not saying, okay, look, it's a very sticky subject, bro, because I'm not saying that a nigga up 300, 400 million wouldn't want Megan Thee Stallion, But I'm just saying the odds are extremely slim. You know what I'm saying? I think she was some seasonal shit for Klay. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of these guys were square. They've been prep niggas their whole life. Been around all these white girls, and they get the opportunity to deal with some of this ratchet ass, you know what I'm saying, ass throwing women. And I think a lot of them fall into, oh, that would be fun to deal with for a second. But just out of all the women a man with all the options could have, it always like pondered me. I was always kind of confused, like, damn, all these women, dude chose Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? And every time I talk to somebody about this in my real life, motherfuckers, oh my God, no, she's a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, she's bad. Oh my God, she's thick as shit. And I'm not saying she's not. She's a, you know what I'm saying? She is what she is. But it's just like out of all the options in the world, you know what I'm saying? The woman that has been with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 niggas just since she's been in the public eye. Imagine the cocks before she was in the public eye. I just don't see a dude with 400, you know what I'm saying, dude up 400, 300 million choosing that woman. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that. I seen the perfect graph and it showed like all the dudes she was with, and at the end it was Klay in a tux with some flowers. Like, what the hell? Like I'm the duck. You know what I'm saying? I did not, the delusion is at an all-time high.
That's always bad. But number one, he gave her the impression that they were a serious couple. And number two, he led her on to believe that they were something that they were not. And in the case of Alan Roger Curry, if he was still living today, what would he think that Klay Thompson was? A biatch.
Woo!
Now I want to contrast that to the person who is in the dating game and relationships, a brother that I really admire and I've worked with also, a brother by the name of Steffes Cold. Now he has a different approach to somebody like Meg Thee Stallion, somebody who's had a lot of partners, somebody who's very open about their sexuality. I mean, she does have a song called WAP with Cardi B, but how would Steffes Cold handle somebody like Meg Thee Stallion?
Man, you gorgeous. You'll never be my wife though, but I'm never gonna tell you that. The same way you never gonna tell me the whole football team that did this to you. The same way you gonna tell me that the reason why you really moving from your city is because you got dug out by everybody. Or all the athletes, the rappers, the club promoters, everybody done dug you out. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? It don't matter. It only matters if you're gonna be my wife. And you already automatically disqualified yourself. So baby, it don't matter. Let's get to the fun. Let's get to the fun part. Where I keep lying to you, I keep on lying to you because you only gonna believe the lies. That's the fun part. I keep lying to you, then I just keep on stuffing something up inside you while I'm lying to you. I'm gonna keep on.
Hey, it's truth. It's truth. It's truth. You know what I'm saying?
Stuffing something, and you're just gonna keep on trying to prove to me that you're not promiscuous. You're gonna keep on trying to prove to me that you're a good girl, when in reality, you're a 304. You're trying to run from that, when that's really where you come from.
So in this instance, what he's saying, and I guess he's talking about himself, I don't know if it's someone else, is listen, you are lying to me about why you had to leave your town, about your body count, and things like that. So you're manipulative. So guess what I'm gonna do to you? I'm going to also be manipulative. Also, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna get what I want from you because that's what you deserve. You don't deserve anything better than that. If that's what I gotta do to hit it, that's what I'm gonna do to hit it, and then I'm gonna be out. Now, I think this comes with a fundamental ideology when you talk about.
And what message does this put out to like younger women? I think it puts out a very poor message to women that your past doesn't matter, and that's a facade, and you know what I'm saying, a hoax that people are actually out here trying to really promote and make it seem like it doesn't. And it doesn't matter what woman you are. It doesn't matter your fame, your how much money you got. You know what I'm saying, your notoriety. It doesn't matter. People try to make it seem like your past doesn't matter, and yes, it does. I think the message that sends out here that, oh yeah, you could be the biggest whore throughout your life. You can run through dick through dick through dick through dick. You know what I'm saying? You could jump from dick to dick to dick, and at the end of the day, end up with a $300-400 million nigga, and he don't care about your past, all that type. No, that's a fucking lie. Men are very insecure creatures. We do care about your past. I think anything more than one dick before me was too much. Now, am I gonna hold that against a bitch? A woman? You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be immature if I did, but I'd be a lying ass MF if I said every dick doesn't hurt a little bit when I think about my girl's past. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like thinking about a girl's past I'm dealing with. That's a question I've never even asked a woman. How many dudes have you slept with? Because I already know how that's gonna make me feel. You know what I'm saying? But it's some research a man does solo. Some shit that he doesn't bring up to her, but it's research that he does just checking on his woman. It's subtle things men ask. It's not the direct questions. It's just some subtle questions. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl, what's your longest relationship? You know what I'm saying? It's certain things men ask to vet the woman. But I hate that facade that, oh my God, how many dicks you took in the past, how many cocks you consumed in the past doesn't matter. What matters is right now, baby. That's what these motherfuckers really want the reality to be. And it's not the reality, baby. We care. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, I'm a horrible nigga for caring. I'm a horrible guy for not wanting my woman to have taken 30 plus cocks before me. Oh God, I'm so childish. You know what I'm saying? I'm so childish. But yeah, I just hate that messaging. I think it's a very poor leadership for the upcoming women. And it's a bad narrative they're pushing on women. Because I think if women were more conscious over stuff like that, I think it wouldn't be a lot of this shit going on. But a lot of this shit is like perpetrated. A lot of this shit is like encouraged and championized. And it's fucking poor. But this right here is a wake-up call to all women. It don't matter who you are, how many number one songs you got, how much money you got, how much all these bitches say you're the most beautiful woman in the world. None of this shit matters because men think the way men think. And it's nothing that you can really change. Cry about it, boo-hoo, move the fuck on. You are what you are.
Black men in dating and mating relationships is, do you tell them the truth or do you tell them what they want to hear? And I think the reality is, for a lot of guys, if you tell them the actual truth, you'll never get anywhere. And I think this is a real big reason why Alan Roger Curry developed Mode 1 in the first place, because so many women who had no real intentions on dealing with the men, they just kept playing these games, right? So the Mode 1, it forced women to make a decision to where they are A, dealing with you, or B, not dealing with you, but C, never wasting your time. On the other hand, you could have a guy like Stephen Code in this case, who is A, willing to waste a woman's time, and B, do so while not caring about it, or C, because he may feel like this is what he needs to do to access that very woman. And obviously this appears to have been the same strategy that Klay Thompson used.
Damn.
Now let's stop talking about Meg Thee Stallion and talk about some of the rumors. There is something going on right now in these streets. The rumor was that Klay Thompson was definitely cheating on Meg Thee Stallion. I mean, he kind of has a history of cheating on Meg Thee Stallion. But who was it with?
And you know, the internet sleuths, they decided to do some digging and they noticed that Lexi Brown, WNBA player, and Klay Thompson unfollowed each other yesterday. So that sparked rumors of people being like, oh, this is the woman who Klay was cheating on, Megan with. So I went over to her comments. Now, she didn't turn her comments off, but people are over there who did get a comment through, said, girl, so I heard something. Girl, they coming for you. All this stuff.
So allegedly, this person was Lexi Brown. She plays in the WNBA, I believe, for one of these teams in Seattle. And I don't know if this is true or not, but they did unfollow each other at the same time, which was interesting to say the least. But anyways, why did this happen? But a lot of people still want to know, like, why did this happen? How come Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion didn't work out? And people are still asking or thinking about this particular question.
Oh, why are you going after somebody who is a guy who's made $300 million in his lifetime, a decorated NBA superstar? Why don't you just go find a guy who you would have most likely the odds of keeping him monogamous. Because the guys that these women are going for, like with all due respect, Stephon Diggs was known as the biggest whore in the fucking NBA, or not NBA, I mean NFL. Why would you go after Klay Thompson? He was known as not like just a whore, but like he was known as his player. He always had like 1 or 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean? Like he had a specific type and he had a bunch of those girls. Like this is all known. This is not like some secret shit I'm telling y'all. So I'm wondering what these women, when they think they're getting with them, what they think they're doing.
So academics asks, well, why is it that somebody like Meg Thee Stallion won't try to get somebody that is kind of more or less to her level? And I know a lot of black women out there, or a lot of the Meg Thee Stallion supporters, do not feel that Klay Thompson is below her level, because Meg Thee Stallion is also very known and is very popular. But we're talking about institutional dating leverage. And this is important for women to understand. Somebody like Klay Thompson, who is a multimillionaire, he's an old basketball player, but still relatively a young man. He is, like I said, he's half black, half white. He can date black women. He can date Latino women. He can date white women, okay? And all 3 of these groups of women can find him, attractive, or at least he has the ability to provide. Whereas Meg Thee Stallion doesn't have that same availability.
Facts.
She just doesn't, okay?
That's a fact.
Meg Thee Stallion has, if at best, a pretty poor dating history and a poor dating background, which always ends in some kind of tumultuous situation. She's not very feminine. She's not a person that really adheres to a masculine man. And most men who are very successful tend to be that way. So the thing is, she got lucky. Number one, a lot of women get lucky in dealing with a man that they really shouldn't be with. Women can frame this as if the guy is lucky because he's dealing with her, and you can frame it how you want. But lightning usually does not strike twice. Meg Thee Stallion had an opportunity to date Klay Thompson, a person that she felt was maybe the same or above her attractiveness level.
And it's not about an attractiveness thing. It's about a social hierarchy thing, bro. Where both of these people rank in their own respected fields, as men, as women, as celebrities, as all this. The same, what women look for in a man and what men look for in a woman, Klay ranks higher for what women look for. Vice versa, what men look for, where does Megan rank? You know what I'm saying? Like nothing, it's just for me. And I'm regular old Joe Blow. But coming from a nigga like me, bro, like nothing about Megan will be like, oh yeah, I got to wife her. She seems like a fun time. She seems like a funny girl, a cool girl, a good time. But if I had all the options in the world, bro, it's no way I'm never gonna touch none of this other fine shit out here, and I'm gonna just lock in with Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? The woman that's been cranked out by Moneybag Yo. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these dudes that she's been cranked out by Tory. It's a plethora of baby. It's a plethora of niggas that like I know. It's different when you can put a face to the dick that was cranking your girl. That shit just hit different, bro. I'm telling you, that shit just hit different, and women don't understand that, bro. I promise you, they don't understand that. Why does the other cocks matter? That's really what they think. Why do those cocks matter, baby? I'm here with you. Because it fucking does.
Definitely above her earning level. I mean, he did buy her like an older Bentley, stuff like that. So, yes, she took a shot. But why does she believe that she should have a guy like Klay Thompson? I have 3 reasons. Number one, all women believe, or most women, are very big amount of women believe that they deserve to have a rich guy like Klay Thompson take care of them, okay? This is something that I hear all the time, not just in America. You can look at Kendra G, you can see it there. A lot of women believe that despite their looks, their bad decisions, that because they are them, they fundamentally deserve the opportunity with the man of their dreams because they are them. It's not because they worked hard. They believe they deserve it, okay? So when they get a man like Klay Thompson, they don't look at it as luck. This is what they've been praying
It's
for.
delusion.
They've hoped for this. They deserve it.
That's delusion.
This is why you always hear women when somebody gets done wrong. The first thing they come to the woman's defense is saying, you deserve better. You should get better. They don't know why they deserve better, but they just believe that they deserve better. Number two, if a man had problems in a previous
Hey, bro, can you make me something that sounds like I just died, went to heaven in Japan, and some angel started singing to me?
situation, okay? Most women that I have talked to, or at least many women believe that they are powerful enough to change the man. You've heard this also be called the girl I can change him method. And it is no doubt that Meg Thee Stallion looked at herself and said, okay, this is Klay Thompson. You know, I dated NBA athletes before. What I can do, because I am me and he ain't never met somebody like me, is I can mold him into the man that I want him to be. All right. Now, many women are not trying to be molded by men. This is what I think. I can't prove this, but I'm talking about what you would consider modern women. Many women believe that they can mold the man, or they will mold the man, but the man will not change her because they come as they are, and the man is the one that should be molded at the behest of the woman. Okay. Number three, most women will ignore what happened to the other woman because they feel like they are so different. Whatever happened to the last person will not happen to me. This is something that a lot of women make the mistake in doing. So let's say, for example, the relationship did not end well for him and somebody else, especially if he dated, let's say, white women or Hispanic women or something like that. Well, they don't know how to deal with a black man. Black women, you know, have an advantage over white women. You know, they'll put up a reason to, you know, basically say why they can do something the woman cannot do. And
Yeah, man. I think I've seen everything I need to see right here, man. Yeah, this is just delusion, though, bro. All this shit is delusion, man. I don't understand why she is as shocked as she is. I don't even think it was a situation where they weren't dating. I think they actually probably were dating, but dating and being in a relationship is two completely different things. A lot of times people get those things misconstrued. What's in it for Klay cuffing Megan? What's in it? Absolutely nothing. She's lying to herself, and all the women out there that are bashing Klay are lying to themselves too as well. This is not breaking news. This is not shocking to me. I'm actually surprised this relationship lasted as long as it did. Let me know what y'all think about this shit down below in the comments, man. Appreciate all the love and support I get. I really do. Vote with me.